Hello, this is a quick video to follow up on my recent post titled Why Kindle Paperwhites Are the Perfect Gifts for Children Better Than iPads. So I will not be addressing that. That's on the post and everything like that. I promised that I would give a review of e-readers. So I have a stack of e-readers here and I'll go ahead and do that. So first we'll go over that you have the which e-reader to get. You have a Nook, Kobo, Kindle, and all those. I would definitely say go with the Kindle for sure. I say that because as an author and as a reader, I know that Amazon right now is changing the publishing industry drastically. So you have a lot of new authors that, indie authors that are just self-publishing through Amazon, and that's it. Not only that is I just recently went to an author's conference, and there was a New York's best-selling time author there who has books in the stores, and she has books everywhere. But she said some of her latest books she exclusively went through Amazon. As an author, I've considered doing that, even though my books are everywhere else. I just don't make a lot of money through Barnes and Nobles, Kobo, iBooks, and everything like Amazon. Amazon is, I would hate to say the monopoly, and we don't want that, but at the same time, they have, if you look at it library-wise as a reader, Amazon has a massive library, a massive amount of books compared to all of the other bookstores out there. So Amazon is definitely, Kindle is definitely the way to go. You can get a lot of free books, a lot of sales, and so deal-wise and everything, Kindle. Now, which Kindle should you get? Because there's a stack of them. The first one we'll go over is the Kindle Fire. I cannot recommend the Kindle Fire. Definitely. Sorry, Amazon. I got this Kindle Fire 3 years ago, so it was kind of new concept back then, and it was before the iPad mini came out. If you're looking to get something like the Kindle Fire that's, a tablet, don't get this. The leading tablet is the iPad mini. I bought this 3 years ago, and I think it lasted a year and a half. The same thing goes 2 years ago. My friends bought the three of their children the Kindle Fire, and the same problem happened with them. I cannot turn this Kindle Fire on. It's dead. I bought a new charger. It doesn't work. This Kindle will not charge. The same thing happened to all three of his. They will not charge. And so he sent them back, and he fixed them and everything. And the same thing happened again. It's a problem. So there is a glitch in the Kindle Fire. So don't recommend. Don't get the Kindle Fire. The next one is the iPad itself. I've got this 3 years ago. It's so I get it at the same time I got the Kindle Fire. I highly recommend the iPad for a tablet, but not so much for a reader. I've had this, like I said, for 3 years, and this one that I bought, there's different prices on it. There's the cover of my first novel. Little thing out there. So anyways, I've had it for 3 years. Have I used it that much for an e-reader? I did somewhat in the beginning, but this is the more expensive one. It's got the 3G, it's got the Wi-Fi, it's got the most memory and all that. So this one, out of the different levels of pricing that you get for iPad, this one's a very expensive iPad compared to the others. So I didn't take it to the pool with me, and if I did, I have taken it to the pool. The sun sometimes would glare and everything like that. Plus, we're talking about, I live in the South, so some of those days it's 100 degrees, and I really don't want the sun blaring down on something that cost as much as this cost. So I just didn't. Also, I have a purse here, so I'll go over that, and I'll throw this in the purse. It doesn't really, convenient-wise, it really doesn't fit in a lot of my purses. I do take it sometimes, and I have done this and everything like that. But and I take it because of work. If I need to do, well, now I take my Mac Air. But anyways, I don't take it for a reading thing. If I just want to read, it's clunky. It's not good in the sunlight, and it's bad on my eyes. One thing is I wear progressive lenses. I actually have 2 pair of glasses. So if you have bad eyes, that's not going to be good for your eyes to read on. They're all different out there. Now the iPad mini is completely different in that. The iPad mini, we bought this for my daughter for Christmas, and my friend who had he bought the 3 Kindles for his 3 children. The following year, he went out and bought 3 iPad minis for his kids instead. And we're both at the same point, and that goes back to my blog post. If you're buying this for children, there's a problem there. I definitely, if you have children and you're considering an iPad mini, or if you just want an e-reader, I would definitely say go back, and I'll put the post up there as to why I say don't get your kid an iPad. This iPad, she got it last year for Christmas. It spends most of its time away, out of her hands. She's grounded from it and everything. It's a little addiction, and it's not an addiction to reading. It's well, she will be. It's an addiction to the apps and the videos and everything like that. So it's just not. It's a toy versus the reader. As far as convenience, if you're looking for that, it will fit in a purse. It is not as clunky. The reason this one is bigger is because the cover we got for her has the thing like that. In fact, I had that same cover for my iPad, or not the same one, but I had a keyboard at one time for my cover, and I took it off. Don't like it because it does make it clunky somewhat. So the reason this little iPad mini is not so little and it's more clunky-ish is because we did buy a keyboard for school. If you're an adult and you're looking for an e-reader and you want that, I can say, yeah, you can get the iPad mini. That'll be good. If you want something good on your eyes, don't get the iPad mini. I say that because this is the best one out there. I have to recommend. This is the Kindle Paperwhite. I got this back in early October, so it's only a month old. I bought two of them. I bought one for my 13-year-old daughter's birthday, and I went out and got me one also. And it is the best e-reader that I have found just for reading. Oh my goodness. One, it's very tiny, very convenient. I can slip this into my purse. It's gone. You cannot see it. Weight-wise, it is the lightest thing compared to both of these. Yeah, definitely over the iPad. But this is my 13-year-old daughter. Since she has gotten it, she has been reading nonstop. She puts it in her book bag. She's reading at school in between times. She's reading on the bus and everything like that. And she's always loved books, but she's never read as much as she's reading now because books we've got and books in itself I've got books everywhere. I have books in the closet here. I have books in that armoire. I have books just everywhere. And so I can definitely say e-reader versus books. Save the environment too. But they weren't as convenient, and she would forget it. See how as small and as tiny as this is, she takes this in the car on her way to gymnastics, and she gets in another 10 minutes of reading. I mean, she is addicted to the little reading, but I can't complain because she's reading a lot of books. Why do I like it? For me, and the bad eyes, this one is the best one for my eyes that I have found. I love this for my eyes. And whenever I researched which e-reader to get through Amazon, like I said, I was definitely out of the Kindle Fire. And I was a little bit leery of not wanting to get a Kindle after my experience with the Kindle Fire and knowing what my other friends went through. But I did get the 2-year warranty on it. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend that if you're getting the Kindle, any Kindle, to get their 2-year warranty just because of my experience with the Kindle Fire. But if you're just looking for a reader, this is light, it's tiny, it's small. Should you pay the $20 extra to remove the little ad right here? And that's the silliest thing. I did not pay the $20 extra to remove the ad, and that's easy. And all the ad is when I open this up, it automatically does not go straight to my book. It goes to this. And all I have to do is swipe it, and it goes to my book. Easy peasy. So I would not pay the $20 for that little feature. That's, not worth it. Okay, as you can see, there's the cover of my book. And let's go to it itself. Let's say chapter index. I don't know if you can get a good glare or the words and everything. You really can't through here. But I can set, it's the glare that is the best thing about this one. Also, they have a cheaper Kindle and things like that. This one, you can read at night. So if I'm traveling, my daughter can pull out the book at night. She can read. It works in the sun. I've tried that itself. So as far as just reading, you get your best money for this one, as far as reading in the sun, reading at night, and just reading on the go, as far as being small, reading with your eyes, having bad eyes. And the other thing about it is, if you don't know a word, uh, this one actually, I think if you click on it twice, I don't know, I've never used that feature. You just click on a word or hold it down. You hold the word down and the dictionary pops up. So if my middle schooler does not know a word, all she has to do is hold the word down and the dictionary pops up and she gets, so that's a good little feature too. Also, when you read books, I like how I've been reading a lot of fantasy because I'm an author of fantasy. And if it shows me what other people highlight. So it's kind of weird because I've been reading fantasy novels and it'll show me 13 people have highlighted this paragraph. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. Confused as to why they highlighted, but that's a cute little feature. And if you're reading nonfiction, which I read a lot of that, I see what a lot of other people are highlighting and what interests them and everything like that. So it has those little features to do it. My favorite reason for this one is I've taken it on a windy day to soccer and sat on a hill on a blanket while my daughter's playing soccer, and I just held this with one hand, put it down, and it's touch screen, so all I have to do is click on it and it moves. So the fact that it is just a quick little touch screen and everything, I can easily say out of the Kindle, out of all the Kindles, this one's your best one for reading because I did the research, I watched videos and things like that. As far as the best on your eyes, the one that does the night vision, if you're just looking for a reader and you're not looking for a tablet, then the Paperwhite is definitely the way to go. The Paperwhite, don't pay the extra $20 for the to remove the ad. It's just a one-time ad that you swipe off. Don't skip getting the 2-year, and I think it was only, if I had to guess, I think it was $35 right. Also, covers. As you can see, I'm a big person when it comes to covers for all of my stuff. I would definitely get the cover. It's on my site, and I'll put it with this one. It's the cover that you just pop it into it, and then you shut it. There's different covers out there, and covers make a big difference. The cover on this one is kind of lame. You can just take it out and do that, and it moves. Don't like that cover. The cover on this one was great for my daughter because it does have the keyboard. She can type on it, but it's clunky. I had a different one for mine. I didn't like it. But for this one, they had different ones. Don't get a cover that you can just slip it into, even though it's cheaper. Don't do that. No. Definitely get the cover that you just, I don't know if you can see it, but I just popped the Paperwhite into this cover, and that's it. And so and when I close it, it automatically resets it. So that's a good thing about this cover is I swiped, so there's the words, I close it, it resets it, and it's automatically at the front again. That's a cool feature. Also, if you're getting this for a child, and I also got it for me, I'm big on getting the screensavers. So the little sticker that goes across there, I would definitely invest in that, not just for kids. Obviously, like I said, my daughter's taking it everywhere, so it's in her book bag and everything. But I am slipping this into my purse also. And over time, after a few years and all this new thing, you're going to get dust and things happen. And if you're on the beach, there's going to be sand. So you definitely want to protect your screen. So you definitely want to invest in the cheap little sticker. And I got a pack that came with 2 of them, so I used it for my daughter and myself. So those are the 3 things. So whenever you get the Kindle Paperwhite, you're getting the Kindle Paperwhite, you have to get the cover, and you have to get the little screen protector. That's and then 4th, you need to invest in the 2-year warranty. And there you go. Perfect gift for a reader. The best e-reader out there. Highly recommend this as a reader. For my eyes, for convenience, for all around, for my daughter, for everything. In fact, my other daughter, the middle daughter, is upset because the 13-year-old has a Kindle and she does not, even though she has one of these. But like I said, she never gets this as much because we take it away, and she's always grounded from it. And whenever we do give her this, she's really not reading, although she's my biggest reader in this house. If you hand her this iPad, she will not read a book. She will turn into a little cartoon watching child suddenly. So I definitely will be getting her the Paperwhite also, because whenever she's grounded, it's like I'm grounding her from her books. So if you have any questions, leave a comment, ask away and everything. And you know now my opinion, definitely Kindle. And if you're an adult and you're looking for a tablet, and I can say definitely the iPad. But like I said, if you have bad eyes, iPad is not the way to go. If you read on the beach, if you don't want to, if you're worried about it, this cost $100 and something, and you really do get the best thing out there.